The Chicago Bulls find themselves down by 10 at halftime against the Miami Heat, but it's been a pretty fun first half of basketball. The rookie Modest Bucilis is showing out. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, hosted by Haize, your number one spot for all things Chicago Bulls.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host there, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. Let's get into it. The Bulls find themselves down right now, 70-60 to the Miami Heat. But, hey, listen, I'll tell y'all what. I said it before, and I'll say it again. The thing that makes this fun is watching these young guys play. Modest Bucilis, 17 minutes in the first half of the game. He leads the team in minutes and scoring in the first half. Did I say Modest Bucilis, 17 minutes played, the highest number of minutes played in this game, and 15 points. He's a perfect 7-7 from the field, 1 of 1 from three-point range. He has 3 rebounds, 1 block shot in this game as well. Modest Bucilis is taking and grabbing the moment and running with it. Ayo Dosunmu, the second leading scorer with 10 points as well. He's 4 or 5 from the field with 2 assists to go with those 10 points. 8 points from Jalen Smith, 6 points from Patrick Williams. Lonzo Ball with 2. He finally made a shot after starting off 0-6. Kobe White, 2 for 7 from the field with 5 points. And then you got Josh Giddey with 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists in this game as well. The Chicago Bulls in this one, man. They're competing. I'll give them some credit, right? They're down by 10. They haven't led a single minute in this game at all. But this is a team that got out to a 10-2. The Miami Heat got out to a 10-2 start, and the Bulls came back to make it interesting for a large part of this first half. Yes, they're still down by 10, but the Bulls are competing. 32 points in the paint for the Chicago Bulls in this one. 13 second chance points so far. 4 fast break points in this game as well, man. 2 points off turnovers. You got to limit the turnover. 7 turnovers so far in this game, but this has been a fun first half of basketball. Fun half of basketball so far. That's what you like to see. Just come out there, play fun, play free, and try to develop, right? That's what this next phase is for the Bulls. That's what we're going to be talking about for probably the next 18 to 24 months with this team, is how much are the young guys developing? What are they showing? How have they stepped their game up? That's really what we're looking at in the over the next kind of year and a half, 2 years. That's what we're looking at for this team. And so Modest Bucilis is showing out really well in this game. Poise, he's giving it on the defensive side of the ball. He has no turnovers in this one so far. He does have 2 personal fouls, but we'll take that as a young big in this league. Modest Bucilis is playing really well, and you gotta love seeing this energy from this team today in the way that they're performing, man. Not going to win a whole lot of games, and that's fine. We already knew that was going to be the case, so that shouldn't be a shock to anybody any Bulls fan that this team isn't winning this game, right? Because that's not necessarily the goal. That's not necessarily the focus. But I'll tell you what, man, gotta love the way that Modest is out there giving some effort today. Jordan says Modest is balling, absolutely balling. Vooch gone. That's funny. We'll see. Modest looks like the best player on the floor out of the 2 teams. Damn. Listen, telling y'all, man, that's the whole point of this. That is the whole point. Modest Bucilis is the future of this team. Now, I'm not saying he's going to necessarily be the best player on this team whenever we reach, hopefully, being competitive, but he is definitely a player that has shown, like, you give him minutes, you invest in him. Billy Donovan got to wake up, and it's good to see that Modest Bucilis almost 20 minutes played in just the first half. Modest Bucilis is probably going to finish this game with 30 minutes. 30 minutes in this game. That's what you need to see. If you're not seeing that in this over the second half of the season, what are you doing? Man, look what happens when Billy Bubblegum doesn't have input on the sideline, out of bounds play. That's hilarious. I have to say I did not like their starting lineup at tip off. Not sure what Billy was thinking. I mean, that's been our starting lineup basically. That's not shocking to me of Billy Donovan. I will say this: he brought in P. Will and Modest Bucilis very early into the game, less than 2 minutes before he made the substitution in this game, and Patrick Williams came on there. Listen, I think that Billy Donovan, he's still going to have some Billy Donovan isms, but at some point, Billy Donovan got to realize, listen, just start Modest and P. Will out there. Just start them out there, man. Start them out there together. Honestly, I'm not mad if Vooch is traded. If our starting five ends up being Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Modest Bucilis, Patrick Williams, and Jalen Smith, I'm not mad at that as a starting lineup. I'm not mad at that starting lineup at all. Now, of course, I would like to see Kobe and Io get some more minutes together, but it is what it is, man. Is it just me, or is the front office banking on our young guys developing and maybe Zoe and Vooch keeping us competitive, but not utterly garbage either, which we entirely may still be? I don't think we can say yet that they're banking on that, because I do think that they are looking to move Vooch if they can. But also, they may not be in a rush to move Vooch, as he has another year under salary cap control. So we'll see what happens there. Safe to say Modest is the captain now. Zach out. Modest said, I got next. Listen, Modest is playing really good right now. Really, really good out there. Buzilis is Cooper Flag 2.0, and yet Billy Donovan couldn't see it. Cooper Flag and Modest Buzilis are nothing. Y'all got to stop trying to compare people because they white. Cooper Flag and Modest Bucilis' game is not anything similar. There's nothing similar about their game. Nothing. Other than them both being linky white boys, there's nothing similar about their game at all. At all. They are two very different players. Modest Bucilis is a fraction of the defender Cooper Flag is. And Cooper Flag isn't nearly the athlete that Modest Bucilis has. Like sometimes y'all be trying to make comparisons just because players are white or look a little bit alike. Modest Bucilis and Cooper Flag's game are nothing alike at all. While the new guys not playing, they're not eligible to play yet. They won't be playing until Saturday. I still would have rather had that 13 for Caruso and had Madison wear, because my God, listen, that would have been too perfect though. I think if we would have gotten Modest and Khalil Ware, we probably wouldn't have blown it up at this trade deadline. I'm just going to be 100% honest. They probably wouldn't have blown it up at this trade deadline. Now, one could say that, all right, would you need to if that's the case? But, it's listen, I would have loved to have both those guys too. So feel bad for the Bulls showing what it is now on their future. Feel bad for the Bulls. It's showing what it is now on their future. I mean, why feel bad? The future is now. I mean, it is what it is, right? The biggest thing that has held Lonzo back from the next level is lack of consistency. He works so hard, but is never consistent. Why so? You can see the talent is there for Zoe. I think Zoe has been a pretty consistent player in his career. He just is always getting hurt. That's the thing. Bulls fans, enjoy the next couple of years, ride the rebuild journey. Hopefully you can draft well. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I've seen enough build around Modest. That's hilarious, Force Within. That is hilarious. But hey, listen, it is what it is, man. Hey, how you feeling today? You've been busy. Appreciate your dedication. I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good. This is what I do, man. This is what I was called to do. That's truly how I feel. Living within my purpose, man. This is fun. I always have a lot of fun with this, man. But hey, listen, and like I said before, like it's kind of freeing in a sense, at least in my opinion, that like we could just focus on just the development of the young guys, man. Well, you think Modest will become in this league? Best case and most like I can't say, like he hasn't played nearly enough. I'm not one of those guys that likes to make knee-jerk things based off not a lot of data. We got a lot of time before we need to worry about exactly who Modest is going to be or not going to be. At this point, let's just enjoy the ride and watch him develop into the player that he's going to be. Can't say it yet, right? Because if he develops a three, it could look completely different. If he develops as a defender, it could be completely different. But Modest has the potential, all the potential in the world. And that's really the important thing here. And we got to find a way as a franchise to capitalize on that potential and put him in the right spot. I was doing good. So for I was doing really good. I was doing really good right now. So love to see that. Not gonna lie, Bulls look like they came out disheartened because of the Zach trade. I mean, I'm sure that they are. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. Modest is showing that he is worth being a piece for the future. It's time to change the starting lineup and put him in. I mean, I don't expect Billy Donovan to change the starting lineup. I don't, unless they trade Vooch as well. I'm not mad if they do, but we'll see. Bro, for real, they need you on SportsCenter. You keep it so real. Listen, I keep it too real though for SportsCenter. SportsCenter would hate to have me on because I'm definitely going to be cursing people out. Definitely going to be cursing people out. So there's that part of it. Modest versus Caleb Williams. Who will have the greater impact in Chicago? I mean, Caleb Williams is a quarterback on an NFL team. It's safe to say he's probably going to have the biggest impact. Now, if Modest turns into a star, of course that changes. But as being a starting quarterback on an NFL team, you're always going to have more chance. So, listen, I'll tell y'all, everybody, right now, I'm not reading not and comment that's caused Buzilla's Lil Boozy Vert. I hate that nickname. I think it's one of the stupidest nicknames Stacey has ever come up with. If you come on this panel and start calling him Little Boozy Vert, I'm done with you. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Somebody said they want to see the hoodie. It's the Derrick Rose night hoodie. Hold on. It's a Derrick Rose night hoodie. You know what? That may be the best of both worlds. Hold on. I might have just did something. You can still see the drip. The microphone's still in the shot, but it's not. Can y'all hear me okay? Does it sound bad? Does it sound bad? See, I'm trying to find the perfect balance of everything, man. I'm trying to get it together. This game should point out Chris Quinn as the next coaching candidate. Listen, when we were talking about it this offseason, Chris Quinn was one of my favorite candidates. I would love Chris Quinn. Hoodie link, Vaughn, I ain't sending you shit. You light-skinned bastard. No, I'm just playing. I'll text it to you, Brody. It get drip. Appreciate. All right, I think we may find the perfect mix between the camera angles. I mean the mic placements. I think we might have found the perfect. Now I just got to not move it. That's just the thing, right? I got to not move it. Haize, if you thought about dropping your own merch, I think it would be fire. Were you not here when I wore my own T-shirt? Links coming soon. Coming soon. Force Within. That's crazy, bro. I'm not reading that comment. That's crazy. That's wild. My bro ODing, man. Haize versus Stephen A. Smith debate about the Bulls will be funny. Oh, I'd murder him. Absolutely. I'd rather, you know who I would love to debate, all jokes aside, is LeVar Ball. I would love to debate LeVar Ball. Love it. Love to debate LeVar Ball. But all right, y'all. Gonna get ready to wrap it up, man. I'll be back post-game show. Love you guys. Go Bulls. See Ray. Let's hope Buzillas has another great half, man. Can he finish with 30 today? Over under. How many points does Modest Buzillas finish this game with? Let me know what you guys think on that.